played as Frodo in the Lord of the Rings movie.
The role I played in The Lord of the Rings was Smeagol.
The hardest thing about making this film was climbing the rocks at June Lake. Climbing the rocks in sandals is not an easy thing, and when you gotta act, direct, and climb those damn rocks in sandals, you better believe that people get frustrated. I, for one, had a hard time dealing with it because it's not easy, and everyone moves so much faster than you because they got shoes on. And we take things like that for granted because wearing sandals and going up a rock mountain is not something I'd like to do on a day-to-day basis.
The hardest part about making the film was me crawling around, staying focused on what had to be done, because as the actor as Gollum, it's very difficult to crawl, non-stop, because it really does take a toll on your body.
The hardest thing was just making it look professional and just getting good scenic shots.
You're not comfortable. It really shows the audience that, you're really going through some trials right now.
The easiest part in the making of this film was being around the people I was with.
Everyone worked together. Everyone came off with a completed project that we were all proud of. Something that we could all look at and say, this was great. We really can honestly look at that and say, we did a great job.
They really showed me what they could do just by themselves, and probably the most rewarding is just seeing that be completed, what they wanted to do. And I just felt like I just felt obligated to give them that opportunity to be able to complete that film, and that's why I provided the transportation and helped them out with the rest, because they needed to get up there.
The most rewarding thing I got out of Lord of the Rings would probably have to be the scenery, being able to see Mount St. Helens up close, because I've never been to Mount St. Helens like that ever in my life, so I thought that was really cool.
The easiest thing about making this film was the fact that it was so well organized and planned out, down to the very last thing. Without that kind of organization, we would have struggled a lot during the making of the film. But because of that organization, we came off great. If there were things we didn't like, we went back and refilmed. It's what makes this movie great, and so much better than our first attempt at a movie.
This movie is by far, in every aspect, an improvement upon The Matrix. With The Matrix, it was a good warm-up, but I think this Lord of the Rings movie really took it to the next level.
Lord of the Rings is definitely an improvement from The Matrix in many ways. I mean, you got your shots, you got your locations, you got your dialogue, you got your acting, basically the whole enchilada.
For people watching this movie, they could tell that the quality from the Matrix movie to the Lord of the Rings has dramatically increased. We cared so much more about the Lord of the Rings film. We put so much time, hard work, and effort. We had an official screenplay written. We wrote it up, professional format. We had it done. It was only like 8 pages or something, but because of that screenplay, you have something to work off of, and you know what needs to be done, and you do it.